ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Christmas book review. So as you can see, I will be reviewing It's Motherfucking Christmas. Let me do my spiel first. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you wish, comment below if you've read this story or any of the other books by this author. Also, share the video because this, I'm going to tell you, is a great little Christmas story. And I say that because it's centered around Christmas time, but it's not the main focal point. And I love stories like that. Also, this female character in this book named Dakota is related to Gracie. And Gracie is the main female in a book called Good Off, Gone Bad, which is book 1 of the Winter Brothers series. And I will have my book playlist linked below, especially my Christmas book playlist, because I usually forget to tell you guys. Okay, so let's get into this. So, this is a holiday, as you can see, a holiday romantic comedy with a little spice. Not too much spice, but the little spicy scenes you got, I was like, go ahead, sir. Now, when you read it, you'll understand. So, the gentleman on the cover, his name is Ryder. And Ryder's backstory is he was an orphan, so he's looking for love, a wife, family, a home. And his thing is he doesn't want to date somebody that he doesn't think that he can marry. Girl, sir, in this day and age, that's going to be hard to find, to be honest. So then you have Dakota here, who comes from a huge, huge family. Like I said, she's related to Grace. So if you've read Good Elf Gone Wrong, then you know the family. They crazy with a capital C, capital R, capital A, capital Z, capital Y, crazy. But that is that typical boisterous, close-knit, lovable, loud family. Like, I don't know if you've been in that type of family environment, but I have been. Like, a friend of mine's family was huge, and they were all in each other's business like this, got smart things to say. You act like you can't stand each other, but at the end of the day, that's family, so we're going to do what we got to do. And that's kind of what Ryder wants. So the book starts with Ryder's getting stalked, and they can't find who the stalker is. The stalker's name's Crusher, and they can't find who the stalker is, and Gracie's husband, Hudson, has a security firm. He's like, look, they're not leaving any digital fingerprint, nothing there, old school, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're on top of it. Dun, da, da, da. Guess who the stalker is? The grandmother. Hunter loses. He's so mad. He's like, what are you doing? You're costing my client a lot of money. What is wrong with you? You can't send that stuff to this person. And she's like, it's just some letters and pictures. He's like, it's pornographic pictures. What's wrong with you? I believe her name is Grandma Murphy. And she's like, she's like, well, to make it up to Ryder, she grabs Dakota and was like, here, you can take my granddaughter, you can have sex with her because she's easy. She puts out and grabs Dakota's boobs and said her boobs are real. And Ryder's like, what? Dakota's just like, thanks, Grandma, you know what I'm saying? So Hunter's really mad. So he takes the grandmother and gets a restraining order against her. Like, that's going to stop that grandmother, okay? So, of course, Ryder's, kind of looking at her because he thinks that she's cute. And she's like, look, you're an icebreaker. Because he plays ice hockey. She goes, you're an icebreaker. Which, side note, there's a book called Icebreaker, so I don't know if that ties in or not. But she's like, you're an icebreaker. I don't like your team, so I don't like you. I'm a Arctic Avengers fan all the way. Okay, so that's not going to work. And her whole family hates the icebreakers, by the way. Well, come to find out, her little brother Timmy owes some bookies. And he's like, I owe a lot. The only way I'm going to get, let's say, not beat up is if he loses. So you need to date Ryder and break his heart so he plays like crap. And she's like, I don't like him. But, of course, it's for her brother. So she ends up doing it. But she ends up liking Ryder because Ryder is a decent young man, humble, polite. He volunteers, like at the animal shelter, at the old folks' home, everything. And, she's trying to, use her wiles on him. He's like, I don't do that on the first date. I don't have relations on the first date. Not on the second date, maybe after the third date. And she's looking at him like, are you serious? Meanwhile, all his teammates on the icebreakers like, look, college boy, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're going to scare her, blah, blah, blah. I just love the way that they all look out for Ryder. But Ryder ends up going to her family's house, which is a complete show. Because they find out he's an icebreaker. And they're like, no, what are you doing? He's garbage. Get him out of here. Well, they all end up loving Ryder. Mother, uncles. Because they figure, oh, wait a minute. Ryder can be on the family Christmas ice hockey team. He's with us. So they're like, get him hot plate. Get him this. Girl, you better keep this man happy. At least don't break up with him until after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, are y'all serious? And as you can tell, yes, I had caffeine today. They just had me chuckling. And you know, the grandmom's like, take your shirt off, woohoo. She's just outrageous. Just outrageous. And so the whole family falls in love with Ryder. So much so that they wear disguises to go watch his game and cheer him on. Because they don't want their the Arctic Avengers to know that they're cheering for the icebreakers. I've got to say, I'm just going to leave it at that because there's more, but I don't want to spoil it for you. That's just the first section of the book or whatever. Yes, it is a kind of, I wouldn't say it's a calm book for some of the books I've read. It's just got a little sprinkle of spice in that. That's what I say. A sprinkle of heat. Because some books I've read is like heat. This is a slow burn, flash fire, another slow burn book. I would say that. I do love the way that her family rather gathers around Ryder. They're like, he's family regardless. I don't care if you break up with him or not. That's her mother was like, that's my son. You better fix it. So I love that. I love that Ryder's teammates recognize that he's kind of naive in this. So they're trying to help him. All in all, I would recommend this for a holiday read. Will I read again? Oh, yes. This will definitely probably be a recurring read for me because it just had me chuckling and everything. So that is my review. I am so sorry if I talk fast. You guys know I tend to do that. I hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, evening, and I will talk your ear off later. Bye.